Hi, welcome to You Think Up Talks. I'm here with...
Delaney,
All right, Delaney. You are...
the Secretary of State for the Early Conference.
Early Conference. All right, what does kind of that do?
So, Secretary of State in real life has a lot to do with elections and has a lot to do with keeping track of local businesses. But at Youth in Government, the role is kind of more serving on GovCab and helping Governor Gitson to do his job. So I've been doing a lot of that lately. A lot of looking at people's bills and developing the governor's stance on them.
Okay, interesting. So you obviously ran for this position.
Yes.
What is something enjoyable and what is difficult about running for a position, and what's some advice you can give?
I would say the most enjoyable part is being able to talk to everybody in youth and government and get a sense of people's opinions, being able to go around and kind of campaign for your role. I would say that's also a difficult part though, because there's no really off time. You're always kind of campaigning, so just always being in that mindset is kind of difficult.
Okay. Before you were elected in a position, you wrote a bill.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what your bills were about?
Yes. So my sophomore year, I wrote a bill about including trans kids in K through 12 sports and making sure that they had access to that really to the imperative benefits of youth sports and weren't excluded based on their gender identity. And my junior year, I wrote a bill essentially trying to phase out cigarette use, and it was modeled after a New Zealand law that gradually phased out cigarettes.
Okay, thank you. As an elected officer, how are you going to be able to decide what bills should be passed and what should be failed, and how are you going to be able to help the governor out in that scenario?
So Governor Gitson has a legislative agenda, so I think a lot of it depends on that, but also we're looking at constitutionality, we're looking at how well the bill is written, and there's a lot of things that, maybe a bill could be passed, but it wouldn't really be a good law. So we're looking at that, and we're hoping to give some good feedback based on what we think of people's bills as well.
Okay, thank you. Do you have anything else to add?
Just excited for this year's conference and excited to get to work with another class of youth and government delegates.
All right. Thank you, Delaney.
Very good. Thank you.
Oh, shake hands.
Oh, shake hands.